previously on All Access.
It's not going to be necessarily the same guys always running the iPad, just trying to help us out, gather information. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to pitch and guys play, get out in the outfield, something new for them, and just put the pressure on some guys. So I'm excited for this first 3 series.
During tryouts, the coaching staff puts the players through a number of different drills to test not only their skills, but their intangibles as well. Mandan loaded the bases in the top of the 7th right after pushing 1 run across to make it 4-2. The Vistas brought in Bismarck State College commit Kyler Stenberg to try and slam the door on the threatening Mandan offense. The game-tying run stands at second base.
No.
The Vistas snuck by with a 4-3 win over Mandan, all thanks to a big diving catch from right fielder Dylan Buchanan.
We got a cheap one. We'll collect them how we get
them. The coaching staff for the Vistas know they got away with one. The quick post-game team meeting is the perfect opportunity to touch on just that.
Okay, right away, boys, I think that was a cheap one, right? We didn't really earn that. We felt kind of disinterested, right? Like, I don't need cheerleaders. We need to be engaged. And for a while there, we felt like we were just kind of waiting to see what happens. We're just kicked up, hanging out, like, who cares, right? We got to be able to make adjustments to what we're getting in the box, okay? We have to stay on, yes, we're swinging until we're not. Well, we had a lot of swings where we looked maybe, and then we pulled the trigger super late and we're getting sawed off by off-speed stuff, okay? That's one, you have to stay on it and think, I'm 100% swinging, committing with it until we stop, so we can get our barrel there. Worst case, we're hammering something foul, okay? So we have to stay on that yes thought. Doesn't mean we're swinging everything, but we're timing everything up to the plate until we shut it down, okay? To try to get that barrel more on time, okay? Yep.
The Vistas ended up sweeping Mandan to boost their confidence early in the season, and to allow players and staff to ride that momentum into the rest of the first half. The team got together for a light Sunday practice to get their bodies ready for a big week ahead. This was a perfect time to chat with some new faces.
I'm Jack Plemmel. I play first base, and this is my 2nd year on the Vistas. I think we're doing pretty good so far. The boys are rolling, and everyone in the lineup is contributing each and every day, so that helps out, and then we're getting wins when we should.
My name is Caleb Ballou. I'm an infielder, and this is my first year playing for the Minot Vistas. Day in and day out, I try to bring as much excitement to the field as I can, get everyone's energy lifted up, make sure we play good together.
We also had the chance to speak to the team's utility guy.
I'm Dylan Vigestead, and I'm the first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, left field, left bench. Just the catcher for the Minot Vistas. This is my 2nd year. Halfway through, we're doing pretty well. I think that we have a great chance of winning a state championship this year. Everyone we've seen hasn't really intimidated us. We've played with them, or we have done better than them and won.
The Vistas were eager to perform at home in front of their fans at the Heilman's Performance Invitational later this week. After the Vistas dominated their first game of the tournament by a score of 10-0, they drew a Game 2 match against Pierce, South Dakota, a team that has been a friendly rival over the past couple of seasons.
When we play Pierce, it's 18 pros playing ball. That's why we know them. How hard is that to understand? So we know them. 18 bros playing ball. How many people are in their starting lineup? How many people are in our starting lineup?
7.
9 plus 9 is 18. 18 bros playing ball.
Oh, 18 bros playing ball.
The tournament was divided into 2 pools, and after a big win in the morning contest, the Vistas could secure the #1 seed with a win against Pierre. Head coach Pat Arnston put his trust in starting pitcher Calvin Watkins to hopefully secure that coveted #1 seed. 2 runners reached for Pierre in the top of the first, but their early threat was halted from a laser-like throw from catcher Dylan Vigestead. When the inning turned around in the bottom half, the Vistas bats were ready, and they struck early.
It's a good start. Nobody here. Nobody.
The Vistas put up 3 in the bottom of the first to take an early lead on Pierre.
Hi, babe, Shim. Let's go, Shim. Let's go, Shim. Hey, see a throw. See a throw. See a throw.
Minot's bats slowed down from their first inning 3 spot, but stellar pitching from Watkins did not. As the Vistas clung to the lead as the game went on, assistant coach Crichton Rudolph used this as an opportunity for some team bonding.
We want to wrestle after this? Yeah? Where do you want to go? Okay, that's fine. I just hope one of those ground balls doesn't just come screaming at me one of these days.
I'm waiting for it, honestly.
I don't move. You'll love this one. You want to hear a joke about a ghost? That's the spirit. What's your family's place again?
What?
What's your family's place again?
What do you want to know?
Like the name, I just want to know.
Why?
Is it a crime?
Minus funds.
Minot's Finest Collision Center? What made you settle on that name?
What?
What made you settle on that name?
I don't know. I didn't pick it.
Quads rolling up for Rainbow Six.
After 3 strong innings, allowing no Pierre players to cross home plate, Watkins runs into a barrel in the top of the 4th, giving up a triple. Eventually, the run would score.
Yup. Look at that. Because I hit line drives to him.
The score is 3-1 going into the bottom of the 5th. The single followed by a walk from Tyler Stenberg and a hit by pitch to Alex Shimke. Coach Rudolph has some choice words for the Vistas shortstop.
Hey, we might need time. Basketball player here, so hey, we might need.
I'm not the one who tore my PCL playing baseball out.
Jack Plemmel pushed a run across with a fielder's choice ground ball to short, resulting in some confrontation. The Pierre head coach got his money's worth before being ejected by home plate umpire Steve Dangle.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty. He must have been chirping from the dugout. Now we got parents. That's when it gets fun, is when the parents start joining.
The Vistas allowed one more run before winning the game 4-2, securing them the 1 seed for tournament play, where they would face up against East Grand Forks.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
The Vistas came into the semifinal game with a lot of confidence, but not nearly as much as Alex Shimke. He promised something crazy before the game.
I guarantee a home run. I guarantee it from the Minot Vistas day there will be a home run there.
Returning college pitcher Carson Tonini gets the start on the mound for the semifinal game, and he wasted no time carving up the East Grand Forks batters, striking out 2 of 3.
Is that the splitty? throw it. You slowed down your motion a little bit, so.
Yeah, well, I can't find a seam on that ball. You're real
Can't?
right now, yeah.
For the second game in a row, the Vistas cash in early to go up 1-0, and a one-run lead is all Carson Tonini needs. Tonini goes another scoreless frame to send the Vistas bats back to the plate. Dylan Buchanan's double that bounces off the top of the fence gets the Vistas started for an explosive inning.
That sucks.
Topped off by a hard-hit triple from Jack Plemmel, the Vistas push across 6 in the bottom of the second to put the game at a whopping 7-0.
My dog?
Finally, Jesus.
Might have just bought yourself a bullpen.
The top half was much of the same for East Grand Forks as all 3 hitters went back to the dugout with a strikeout under their belt. After a scoreless third, we had to rewind the tape for what happens in the fourth.
I guarantee a home run. I guarantee it from the Minot Vistas day there will be a home run there.
Kyler Stenberg puts all of his weight behind a ball and launches a ball over the right field fence to tack another 2 runs on for the Vistas. And Alex Shimke gets all of the credit. The home run treatment for the 2019 Vistas is a water gun squirt to the face, as well as a gold chain, so the reward is much more fulfilling. The Vistas finished the game in 6 innings by a score of 10-0 and had every bit of confidence going into Championship Sunday. Going into Sunday, the Vistas were hot, but before they could take home a first-place trophy, they had to defeat one of their biggest rivals, the Bismarck Governors. Pitcher Blake Smith was gifted the ball for the championship game, and he got out of the first inning untouched. The bottom half of the first started off with a bang when Chase Burke took a pitch to the head in the first at-bat. But the Vistas failed to send a man across the plate, ending their first inning scoring streak. The contest was a chess match up until the Governors put up a crooked number in the top of the third to grab a 3-0 advantage. This was the first adversity Minot had faced all tournament. The Vistas responded with one of their own in the bottom half, and it seemed to be the run that got the ball rolling. The Vistas loaded the bases 3 innings in a row and took a 7-3 lead over the Governors going into the 6th inning. Bismarck tacked one on with a sac fly in the 6th, but couldn't muster enough production to tie the game, and the Vistas were champions. Minot made a clean sweep of their home tournament and took home the first place hardware from the Heilman's Performance Invitational. Chase Burke was awarded Offensive Player of the Tournament, and Dylan Vigestead received the honors for Defensive Player of the Tournament.
Oh shoot. Can I spin around like?
Chase, you write like a kindergartner. Come on.
No way. No way. I'm the only one talking in the dugout. No, I don't talk to dude.
Oh wait, no I don't. I just play first.
That's what it is.
I'll try this new protein shake.
I mean, that works. That works. Good reach.
Thanks, Coach Rudolph.
Player? You better watch your tone. Hey, Cali guy, you know, they hate America. Bunch of liberals out there. That's just rumor.
Like, you're putting each question that you ask us in the video?
Did you know my sister appeared in a commercial for Jerome's Collision Center?
Really?
Yeah, so I got ties. So I got to root for the dogs, you know.
How about you put the first and third question in for me?
Hey, let him know next time. Slam his bat down. Tell him you'll be his Huckleberry. Let's frickin' go. Ooh, I smell.
Every time we go on a road trip, I mean, it's really a good time. Staying in the hotel with them and just boom.
That was a good changeup. He does.
All right.
Just saying.
Tell your bros over there. I'm not hitting. Benny, how funny was the "What's up" text in the group chat? You used to pick up those parents yelling.